Well, hello everyone, it's me Croco the God here, and since it's my birthday, I wanted to do something special for my birthday. And as you can see here, what I went with is I wanted to take a Pokemon that I really enjoy, and it's one of my personal favorite Pokemon, but Gamefreak gave the L to it on so many levels, and that is of course Hisuian Avalugg. Now, Hisuian Avalugg is so badass. This Pokemon literally has two axes on its face, and according to its dex entry says that it can shatter steel, despite having a 4 times weakness to steel. But many people know me as a legendary spammer, or someone who loves legendaries, because my favorite Pokemon is Eternamax Eternatus, and I really like powerful Pokemon, but there's this other side to me that likes weaker Pokemon, or has sympathy for Pokemon that aren't quite as strong. And of course, Hisuian Avalugg. Now, we cannot talk about Hisuian Avalugg without first talking about normal Avalugg, okay? So a lot of people say that Avalugg did not need a regional variant. Well, I'm going to come out of my way and say this, that I personally think that Lilligant and Braviary didn't need regional variants either. So when you look at normal Avalugg, obviously it's a glacier, and when you take a look at its stats, right, it's a really bulky physical attacker, with alright special defense and really low speed. Well, Hisuian Avalugg, as compared to base Avalugg, has more attack. It has 10 more attack, it has 10 more speed, but it loses 10 special attack and 10 special defense. It also gains a type, Rock. Now this gives Avalugg Hisui so many more weaknesses. It has 4 times weakness to fighting, it has 4 times weakness to ice, it has weaknesses to so many common types, and this is detrimental for it. But I have things that I think could really benefit and assist this Pokemon heavily. Now, one of those things is the Megastone Lopunite. Now, the Lopunite normally gets given to Lopunny. It gives Lopunny fighting type, it gets more attack and more speed, as well as Scrappy. Now, if you were to give this to Hisuian Avalugg, it would have more speed, which is something that it heavily lacks. And one way that we could very easily fix Hisuian Avalugg would be to make it faster. And it also to fix its typing. By giving it fighting type, it's going to be losing a 4 times weakness to fighting and a 4 times weakness. It loses both of its 4 times weaknesses. However, it does gain a weakness to fairy and a weakness to psychic, which are common special attacking types. And that is a severe disadvantage with 36 base special defense. So how else could we potentially fix Hisuian Avalugg? Well, one other way that we could fix it is with the Sableye, which gives Sableye more base defense and more base special defense, as well as making it slower. And now what this does for Hisuian Avalugg is it gives it actually okay special defense, 86 base special defense. It does lose a lot of speed, giving it 8 speed, which is okay, but given the amount of defense this Pokemon has, that speed is not going to be an issue. And I would love to test these Pokemon out and show you how they would actually do on a team in an actual OU battle. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pull up my client and where you can alter a Pokemon stats so we can simulate what this would actually be. So now comes to the part where we get to test out these Pokemon. So I am glad that I have someone here who has been willing to test it as if we were using these Avalugg Hisuis in OU. So as you can see here, they have their team and I have mine, which we have our first Avalugg here, which we talked about, is the one that gains speed. And then we have the other one, which gains special defense from the Sableye Megastone. I am so excited to try this out. I don't really know what to use, so I'm going to lead with Sneasler since I am completely deaf and have no clue what did I just say deaf? I'm completely blind. So here's their Dwagon. I'm going to fake out. Just get that first turn flinch, which is obviously very nice to see for Dire Claw. I went for Crunch, which was a crit, which was kind of annoying. I'm really Really, it's about the Avaluggs, but I wanted to just run a battle simulation of what if we had them on our team and how would they fare in actual OU. So this Garchomp does not have rough skin. Ooh, Draco Meteor. That did hurt quite a lot. They have leftovers, okay. I will bring in my Zapdos Galar. I almost said my Zappy Boy, because I'm so used to calling it Zappy Boy. Go for the Thunderous Kick, get the kill there. We do have Life Orbs, so we kind of are... Okay, here's Tank. I don't know how much of a tank it is, so I'm going to go for Drill Peck. Oh. Oh yeah, Blissey has 5 base defense. Anywho, they have Mew, also known as Kitty. I'm gonna I assume, oh, that would have been great for them if that had hit. There isn't really very much damage that I can do to it on my own, and none of my Avaluggs, none of my Avaluggs are faster than Mew. Because the one that we talked about giving Lopunite to does not gain enough speed. So I'm going to actually have to bring in Toxapex. I am so cringe. I'm going to actually be nice. No, I'm not being nice and clearing their defense lower. It's not like I have any issue with their defense. Wow, that thing is tanky. Surely they have a move other than Blizzard, right? Surely. Surely they do. Oh crap, we burned them and now we are burned as well. Synchronize, of course. That is wild. I completely forgot about Synchronize. So now my Black Sludge is completely negated. They're getting lots of good hits with the Blizzard though. That is pretty nice. It's just a shame that we're going to lose Toxapex so easily. Here is Burb. Oh shoot, Iron Defense. I want to try to burn this thing with Scald if I can. Yes, we have got the burn from Scald. Wonderful. This may actually shut them down a good bit, but I don't know. Brave Bird does still do a good chunk of damage. 13 is a pretty nice chunk of damage, but it is not going to be enough for them to really do anything. I mean, if they crit, it would be good, and then once they take out Toxapex, I think we should be fine to bring in our Avaluggs, because though they aren't faster than anything on the team, the Avaluggs do have some good qualities. And when I say that they're not faster, what I mean by that is that even though one of them has the boosts they would obtain from a Lopunite, it actually doesn't give them enough speed. You would be actually kind of surprised how little speed it actually does give them. Normally I would be going for Quiver Dance here, but I just wanted to get rid of their Burb right off the bat there. Especially because we've got Dragonite, so now I can waste some time doing Quiver Dance. Because maybe that could help. Aqua Jet? Oh, of course. I did not even know that Dragonite learned Aqua Jet. That's great planning on their part now, because they can just use it again. So now we have our Avaluggs. I'm going to bring in our one that we used with the Sable Knight, which helped give it special defense, which was probably one of those things that it heavily lacked in that regard as well. Get that kill with Avalanche. And then here comes Volcanion, their Woobox. Here we have some nice, I think we should be able to defeat it in one hit. That would be pretty nice if we could. Fire Blast, look at how we took that special move on a Pokemon that normally has very low special defense. Let's try out the fast one. The one with the Lopunite. As you can see, it has more attack and more speed. And we are faster than the Woobox. So as you can see, what Avalugg really just needs is a little bit of speed. or maybe a little bit of special defense. So please subscribe if you want to see me do this with other Pokemon, turn this into a series, which honestly I think I will. Probably just like Carnivine and Maractus are some other ones that are probably coming up. Just a little bit of a hint there, but thank you for watching and subscribe for more, especially with Hisuian Avalugg.